All right, good morning, good morning. Give me a little bit of time. I'm going to get connected here. What's up, Facebook? I'm going to get connected here on Instagram. I got to check in to make sure that it's working. We are going to have CT join us today. So give me 2 seconds while I get that set up. Maybe a little bit more than 2 seconds. All right. Checking the connection. All right, there we go. Good morning, Instagram. We will be having CT join us here in a second, so I'm going to wait for him to log on before we get rolling. We're going to do some quick feet speed today. So we're going to take these pieces of paper that we were using a lot last week. We're going to recycle these when we're done with them. All right, so make sure you're using the same pieces of paper, just not wasting trees out there. All right, good morning. Good morning, Sophia. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Alex. Alex, you had a good question the other day. Hopefully that'll help. Let me know how that goes with your, I think it was the right leg that you were talking about. Again, we're just waiting on CT to hop on here. All right, then we're going to get going. You need paper today. All right, we like to fold it. I think this is hot style. So give us a second. In the meantime, grab some water. Get your space ready. Get your paper. And we'll get rolling here with or without the real CT in about 3 minutes max. So hang in. He'll be here to join us. Legs feed the wolf. Slow feet don't eat. Volume 792. Quarantine week 6. Workout 30. There he is. The reel is on. Here we go. I think that should have worked. All right, we are good to go. Awesome. Dude, I needed to be on that thing. I'm glad I had them all. I was on that thing like all yesterday. I got on this morning a little bit, but let me tell you, man, there's not too many more like things that I don't want to do again that I'm going to do again than a half a mile lunge, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. Yeah, carve out about a half hour for that. And on Facebook, if you're with us on Facebook, we got a couple people watching. I got my earpiece in. I'm talking to CT. He's on the other end of my Instagram feed. CT, we need your pizzas, your hot dogs, your donuts, whatever you need. Today's going to be a quick feet kind of day, and we'll talk about kind of why. But once we get warmed up, so we had a tough leg day yesterday. Me and one of my neighbors did a half mile, immediately around my block, one circle around my back block. We did a half mile walking lunge. So we did a half. It was a half of a mile of only walking lunges. The only way you could move forward was to take a step like that or a step like that. So no steps in between. When we rested, we just had to stay in there. So we took 3 30-second rest breaks during that 24 minutes that it took us to finish. So I challenge everybody watching. I promise you my legs haven't hurt like this since I did a walking lunge circuit back at the gym with like 135, and I was doing like 5 sets of 20 yards. My legs have not felt this bad, which is a good thing. So you don't need weight, you just need to be disciplined enough to be uncomfortable for 24 minutes. I will tell you that was probably the most uncomfortable I've been for 24 minutes in a workout. It wasn't the hardest thing I've ever done, but it was definitely the most uncomfortable I've been for a long amount of time. So challenge you at home, watching. All right, time yourself, see how long it takes you to do a half mile. If you don't make it, that's okay. We got plenty of time to try it again. We're gonna try and push the envelope next week and go a little farther. So, but Yep. Yeah, absolutely. So It it was my neighbor's idea. We did probably about 15 sets of cleans beforehand, so we have the luxury of having a barbell and some weights, so we did a nice little workout. But let's get to it. Let's go giant arm circles, 5 each way, 5 forward, 5 backward. Palms up when we go backward. Truck twists. I did not. Was it pretty good? I only saw, let's go forward lunges. This is a terrible idea. Ow. Yeah, that's all I know about it. We'll go about 5 each way here. Yeah. Holding a deep squat here. So again, when we do these deep squats, I like to kind of move around a little bit. I like to figure out what my body is doing today. It is hurting, which is good. So I'm just moving around a little bit, and we'll stand it back up. All right, high leg kicks in place. We'll go 5 each leg. So yeah, you watched the first episode. Now what platform is it on? TV? Okay. Get A skips in place. Good. What about hip circles? Oh, a throwback. Bring it around town. Yeah. All right, and we're gonna do this today, so let's knock out 30 push-ups. Real quick here, just a casual 30. This is for all of you guys that have been doing your 3 sets of 10. Now you're strong enough to knock out 30 in a row. Yep. Man, I am terrible at counting. Ooh, that should be about 30. All right, so that's a good start to the day. We'll be hitting more push-ups today. The upper body is one thing that I know I can function pretty well with today. So, all right, we're gonna make a little box here with, all right, so we're gonna go here. Now, I'm gonna get creative with this, but if you don't have this many pieces of paper, that's okay. So I'm gonna almost, so I really don't know. I'm just gonna set this up. It's gonna be 2 squares. It's gonna be 2 squares. Yeah, so I have my first square right there. Yep. And then we're gonna have our square right here. So I think it's 7. But again, we don't need all of these markers. Oh yeah, that's perfect. All right. So if you can see that, it's like 2 squares. I'm standing in a square, and I'm standing in a square. So imagine like this is either a mini speed ladder, all right, mini hurdles. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start on this side, and I'm just gonna go 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Now, when I'm going, and we can either start together or alternate, when I say up, I'm gonna move up a square. If I say back, I'm gonna move back a square. If I say right, I'm gonna go to the right, to the side of the hurdles. All right, if I say left, I'm gonna get to the left. Now at home, if you're watching this, I don't know if I'm flipped on your screen. So if I say right and I look like I'm going left, just figure out something and move. All right, so 10 seconds here. All right, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Remember, I'll be calling us, all right, moving us around this square as we go. All right. Again, emphasis today is quick feet. All right, now to me, quick feet is more of exercise than it is speed training. but we need to practice this to make sure that we're moving in all different planes. So we can't just discount some hard work, all right, and say like, oh, hey, the speed ladder is worthless. It to me, yeah, it has its place, all right? I don't love it, but I gotta use it still because it's a good way to get out of my normal routine. So we'll go right here, right foot over, right foot back. Yeah, a lot of control. All right, here we go. Yeah, very bottom. All right, 10 seconds and go. One out, one out. So now if I say up, we go up a square. If I say back, boom, I'm back a square. If I say right, I'm on the other side. If I say left, I'm on the other side. And again, it's just one foot in the whole time. Left, boom, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So this is pretty dynamic. It involves some reaction. We're gonna do that same one a couple more times because we can move around a lot with it. Again, if I say right, I'm going right. If I say left, I'm going left. If I'm up, I'm up. If I'm back, I'm back. Let me make. Yes, I'm gonna move this. I think we can get a better view up here. There we go. All right, so let's get to it. There's my little square. All right, so I'm gonna start on this side now. All right, we'll go about 10, 15 seconds. Left foot going in, left foot coming out. All right, moving around based on that. Ready, and go. Good, up. Good, over. Over. Back. Over. 3, 2, 1, and good. All right, so I don't want to be on the ground. I want quick feet the whole time. All right, I'm moving in, I'm moving out. That's 2 rounds. Let's knock out 20 push-ups right now. All right, get that total up to 50. Quick 20, a quick 20. And we're gonna keep the same drill. We're gonna do it 2 more times just because there's a lot of change of direction. A lot going on with this one. All right, so start wherever you want. There's really only ups and backs and overs and overs. All right, here we go. And hip. Slow feet don't eat. I said it before you hopped on CT. Over. I said episode 798. Over. Slow feet don't eat. Up. Over. 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 Back. Woo. Over. And break. Good. So we got one more of those. Let's see that setup. Yeah, I like how they squeak. That's a good setup. And if you got at home, if somebody's watching at home and you got a cooler setup than us, take a picture of it, send it over, share it. We want to see what you're working with. One of our athletes sent me his home gym setup. He's been working on it. He's been painting the walls. He's been putting some new equipment in there. It looked pretty sick. So it's always nice to see. Always nice to hear from you guys. So let's go one more time. Here we go. Good. Right foot in. I'm starting on my left side. And go. Up. Over. Back. Whew. Over. Up. Over. Over. Oh, that was a good one. Back. Over. And good. All right, so that was 2 more down. We're going to do 10 push-ups this time, giving us a grand total of 60 on the day. Keep track. All right. So we're going to keep the same configuration. Took a while for us to set it up, so we're going to use it a lot today. All right. Now this one's going to get a little tougher. So this one is going to go behind, recover. So I'm in place, boom. All right, getting that back foot to drop behind. If I say over, boom. All right, now, again, I don't really care, like if we mess the footwork up, react, be quick. All right, and the only thing we should be focusing on footwork-wise is that drop step behind. So just make sure we hit that step. I don't care how we get over there. CT, I'm gonna have you call these out because I realized I had an unfair advantage the whole time on that last one. So if you're on Facebook, all right, just move when I move because CT's telling me when to move, just so you guys know. All right, so if you see me move, I might actually just echo your go call. CT, that might work. All right, when you're ready. Yep, perfect. Left foot stepping behind. Here we go. Over, 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 up, over, over, over. Whew. All right, and stop. Nice job. So that backwards step, you know, it's something that we do more often than we think in sports, and it's usually to set up a change of direction. So if we drop step, all right, if we're a quarterback, all right, we're real comfortable with that footwork. If we're a middle infielder, real comfortable with that footwork, right? But I think this is one thing that all athletes who change direction in a field type sport need to work on. So we'll do 3 more CT, and then you get to pick how many push-ups we do after this one and after the last one. Okay? Got it. And relax, good. And again, on Facebook, if you're just joining us, I'm gonna try and call it out, but CT's calling it out, so you just change when I change directions. We got push-ups coming in. CT's giving us a number. Woo, 15. Gives us 75 on the day. If you can't do 15, just do whatever you can at home. I'm relaying what CT's saying. I'm just echoing what you're saying, CT. So if you're at home, just keep moving, all right? So if you can only do 5 at a time, do 5. But every time we do 15, we do 30, you do 5. Just make sure you're doing your reps, all right, what's appropriate for you guys. All right, 2 more rounds in this, especially when we're out of breath and when we're tired. Absolutely. And most importantly, CT, beach season is closer than we think. You know? And I'll tell you what, I'm going to be ready. You know? All right. All right, let's get it. Let's cross in front. I like it. Let's mix it up. Crossing in front at home on Facebook. We're stepping in front. All right, so when I cross over, boom, 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 crossing over. All right, call it out when you're ready. Facebook, when I move, you move. Yep, hang in there, guys. Yep. Woo. All right, good. We got one more round of this. All right, and I'm sure we got more push-ups coming. So we one more round here. Catch breath, get water if you need it. If not, we're back up in about 10 seconds. We got one more pattern here. CT's calling it out. Woo.
I see that roller placed in that corner. Yeah. Do you see where my product placement is? Oh yeah.
Very subtle. Very subtle.
Oh.
All right, let's do it. Same thing, we're crossing over. All right, make sure you're following along with us at home. Here we go. Oh, you got it. Ooh. Ooh, back pedal. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ooh. Ooh, you got me there on those overs. Pardon my French. We're at 75, so you know what I'm thinking. Let's get it. 25 push-ups at home. Do what you can. All right, awesome. So, those last two drills we did, all right, focus more on being able to cross our body. All right, the first step of change of direction. All right, we had to move a little slower because when we're in transition, we're not going full speed. All right, the next drill, we're gonna pick up the tempo. All right, and now we're gonna be working our way across. Every time I say over, we're going high knees this time. So it's 2 feet in, right? 1, 2, all right, and then we're out, and then we're back, 1, 2. So I'm gonna just show you what like one set might look like really quick, and then we'll get right into it. So I'll say feet, we get our feet moving. I'll say over, boom, 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 up, over, back, always keeping the feet moving. And for the purpose of this drill, we'll always stay on the one side. All right, so everybody line up on the left side. We always go down the back. I only want 1 foot out here. All right, but 2 feet are gonna be out on this side. All right, so let's get to it. So it's either over, up, or back. All right, here we go. Ready? And feet, get the feet moving. And over, pop, pop, pop. Good, over. Over. 1 foot outside, 1 foot over. Boom, 1 out, up, boom. Over. Over. Back. Over. Over. Up. Over. Back. And relax. All right, nice job. So, again, quick feet is the focus on this one. Quick feet is the focus on this one. All right. CT, I'm gonna have you call this one out. Let's start on the opposite side. So I'm starting in my bottom. You'll start in your bottom left. I'm gonna start in my bottom right hand corner. All right, here we go. Over. Over. And again, I'm just repeating it. Up. All right, nice work. You know what's coming. All right, 15 push-ups, knock them out. 1, 2, 4. Woo! 115 is the mark. I'm highly caffeinated right now. I had to take some pre-workout, and the legs are feeling great right now. So let's get back to it. You're in the bottom right-hand corner. I'm in the bottom left-hand corner. All right. Nothing changes. All right, nothing changes with this drill. Okay, so we're still doing the same thing we just did. We got 2 more rounds. All right, here we go. Feet. Good. Up, over, 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 back, over, over, good. Over, up, back, good. Up, and over, back, and relax. Good. All right, CT, you call the next one out. We'll give you 10 seconds. Yes, sir, on bottom right. At home. Nice. At home, I'm going to repeat what CT's saying, so follow along. Let's get those feet moving. Ooh, got me. Over. Over. Forward. Over. 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 Back. Over. Over. And relax. How many we got? I like it. 15 push-ups. 15 push-ups. This brings our total up to 130. So we could have done 13 sets of 10, right? Oh yeah. Oh, you know, I would if I couldn't get a pump on a Monday, I would just skip right to Tuesday. You know? All right, so we're gonna finish up here. I want you bringing, all right, all of this here a little bit more narrow, because now we're gonna use the outside edges. Okay, so put into motion. All right, what we have here is a nice little rectangle. All right, when I say hit, what we're gonna do is we're gonna accelerate and then take one step sideways, back pedal, and then one step sideways back, all right, to the middle. So we're gonna go 3 times around this rectangle, then we're gonna go 3 times around the other direction, and then we're gonna finish up with some push-ups, all right, and then we'll get a little core in, and then get you on your way, all right, to have a great Monday. So I'll show you in slow motion. I'll say hit, boom, get here, hit, boom, hit, hit. All right, so every movement's on my hit. Again, we talk about it in this small space. We emphasize control. All right, so we're emphasizing control of what we're doing. All right, but I want that quick burst, okay, every time we have to change directions. All right, CT, were you able to see that pattern? Yeah, so it was just boom here, and then I'll say hit, and we go boom. Just something like that. You just want to do boom, just boom. All right, here we go. At home, on my count, when I say go, you guys go. All right, hang tight. Yeah, hang tight with those fast feet every time we stop. Slow feet don't eat. All right, here we go. Good, and go. Over. Back. Over. Up. Over. Back. Over. One more time through. Up. Over. Back. Over. And relax. Nice job. All right, next one at home is going to be on CT. So CT, you call it out. All right, I'll follow along, and I'm going to echo what you call. Go on the other side. Okay? I like it. So we're starting in the same spot on Facebook. All right, but the first cue is going to be over. All right, so follow me. I'll call it out. I'll repeat what CT's saying. Woo. Over. Up. Over. Back. Over. Up. Over. Back. Over. Up. Over. Back. Woo! 20 push-ups. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3,
ain't bad. That ain't bad. So we're gonna move you back up here. All right, we're gonna talk real quick, and then we'll get everybody out of here. Come on now. All right, there we go. All right, so real quick, kind of recapping the day. We did a lot of quick feet. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of quick feet. I think there's a lot more important things we can do if we only have a limited amount of time. I would rather work on my acceleration mechanics. I would rather work on either my step over run or my cycle, or I'd rather work on my crossover step or my lateral movements, change direction. But having said that, think about what we've done in the last month, right? We've hit on all of those things multiple times a week. So today, twofold, it was to get you moving and get a lot of reps in. And then the second thing is it's great to move differently, all right? But don't fall in love with any one, all right, drill. Don't fall in love with any one way of teaching something or learning something, all right? So make sure that, you know, you guys are as dynamic as we're trying to offer these workouts, all right? So if you missed an acceleration day and you like need a better first step, go back, watch one of the videos. All right, we do a pretty good job explaining why we're doing what we're doing. All right, so if you need anything, go back into the video library and check them out. All right, but again, today was a great day just to get moving. I was talking earlier, you know, before CT was on, all right, about our half-mile lunge challenge. All right, me and one of my neighbors, he's also a T3 athlete. All right, we were able to make it a half a mile with walking lunges only, no steps in between. We did it in 24 minutes, all right? So I challenge you to try and either beat 24 or just make, all right, a half mile of walking lunges. Or if the 5-minute lunge is something that you haven't caught on to yet, start yourself off with a 5-minute lunge and see if you can do that the whole time, all right? We're gonna be back with CT. CT, you have somebody on tomorrow, right? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so Facebook CT tomorrow is going to be with Abe Kuhn from Oberlin Basketball. I actually got to work with him when I was out there, and he is an awesome human being, phenomenal athlete as well, and the dude goes after it. So I'm excited to see that session tomorrow. All right, looking forward to it, and then we'll be back on Wednesday. That's all I got. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out 50 more push-ups. So at home, I suggest you do the same. All right, let me know how it goes, man. Like I said, the most uncomfortable 24 minutes that I've had in a while, which was great.